Hey, Nichelle, when Commissioner Ward met with the executive staff to create his new vision, I do feel that it seemed like he was a little narrow minded with his vision and wasn't planning on truly taking all stakeholders' opinions into consideration. Now, I understand that being the Department of Corrections is a little different than a normal public education school system, but I do believe that all stakeholders should be taken into account as well. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said that the word public was mentioned in the vision. However, the public was not part of creating the new vision. The vision does resonate with me because I do feel it is key that we must educate offenders in the correctional system. So, like you said, they could be law abiding citizens. With the statistic you shared of 95% of all offenders will return to society, it needs to be a huge priority to work with these offenders to prepare themselves with skills and education for when they return to the public. I would imagine that offenders that leave with education and skills are less likely to commit another crime than offenders who do not. Out of all vision statements in the educational systems in the state of Georgia, I feel that the Georgia Department of Corrections has one that is the most essential to follow, or like you said, lives can be in danger. Therefore, it is key that leaders must be visible and build relationship with its people to not only keep the staff safe, but the public as well. I'm sure that it's tough to resonate the learning community and the setting that you are in. Since it is not a typical school setting, I would like to hear more how the commissioner uses these different settings to create a common learning community throughout the different facilities throughout the state. Even though it is not a normal education setting, I do feel that the common commitment between staff, leadership, and students is key to seeing the students become successful. I would like to know how the offenders who are students feel about the vision statement, especially since they were not included in the creation of the new statement. I also would find it interesting to hear what changes or modifications the students would like to see in the vision statement that would help them and their peers be more successful. I would recommend that when Commissioner Ward creates a new vision statement or a new commissioner is assigned, that he or she should take the time to receive information from all stakeholders, not just the executive staff, but other staff as well. They will need to get information from the public. The public is funding a lot of the education, so they need to have an opinion of the vision of the program. Last but not least, they need to gain the opinion of the offenders because all in all, they are the students. I'm sure that these students have some criticism of the way things are handled. Those views need to be taken into consideration in making the new vision statement because it is those students who can make or break the vision of the Department of Corrections.